Hey guys, so today I'm here with an educational slash non-toy gift guide. The reason I just say non-toy and not just educational is that some of this is more on the art supply side of things than traditional educational, but to me that's educational. Anything that's useful in our homeschool I would consider to be educational, but I will just say educational slash non-toy. So first things first, I'm going to start with some stocking stuffer type of gifts, and you may have seen a few of these over the course of the year on my homeschooling favorites. So first would be for a preschooler. We love these do-a-dot markers. They have plenty of do-a-dot worksheets available online, but they also have do-a-dot activity books. So these are a great gift, and they would perfectly fit in a stocking. They come in a nice long package with about 6 of them in one package, and they're around $10, which to me is a stocking stuffer price, and my kids love these. And then for older kids, we love Quick Sticks, and you guys know, you've seen these for a couple of years now. We love Quick Sticks. They do make a metallic set of Quick Sticks now, and we lost a lid there. My kids love that as well. So these are great. They are just solid paint sticks, but they dry instantly. So they're kind of like the consistency of lipstick, and we love them. And they, as long as they're in the right hands, are not too messy because they do dry instantly. But they do also write on floors and walls, so like I said, the right wiki sticks. And I found these through my mom. My mom does a big family gift each year. She gives all of the kids something, but she also gives each family a big box filled with art supplies, and she had these in there this year. And I asked one of my friends who said the only drawback to these are if you leave them in the car in Florida, they melt. But these are really cool. They're kind of like coated pipe cleaners that the kids can build with. They're coated with wax, and I absolutely know that my kids are going to love these. So those are great stocking stuffer size. If you have a kid who's into perler beads, which my son is obsessed with perler beads. Every other day he's asking me if I can iron something for him. Not only is this book awesome, but this little perler bead vacuum is great. It's great for him, it's great for me, and it's great for a stocking. I have a couple of more stocking stuffers here, and those are A Boy After God's Own Heart. I love this action devotional. John has been doing this devotional with the boys this year, and they love it. And then my daughter and I have been doing Your God's Girl. This is designed to be done on her own, but because she's 8, I do it with her to make sure that she's understanding what she's reading. I don't want her to get the wrong ideas or too much performance-based stuff stuck in her head at a young age. So we love Your God's Girl and A Boy After God's Own Heart, and I highly recommend both of these for, see, my boys are 4 and 6, and I know that my 6-year-old is absolutely understanding this, and then my daughter is 8, and she's loving this. Okay, moving along into some traditional under the tree sized gifts. I'm going to start with some books, but I don't necessarily have storybooks or read alouds to recommend because there are just so many that we love, and every family is so unique. I'm sure you guys have tons that you love in your home. So I'm just going to go with some books that are a little bit different than those traditional books. Now, first of all, you guys know how much we love the Press Here series of books, so I don't even think I need to go over this one again. One of our hands down favorites, and one that I have given many times for birthday gifts throughout the course of this year, and I think they would make great Christmas gifts. Next, I have any book that is done by Robert Sabuda. So I love his books, and they are so amazing and so well constructed. They're just these amazing pop-up books, and they're done with any of those traditional storybooks like the Little Mermaid. I know that I've already showed, I got for my kids this year. He has Alice in Wonderland. They're just, every traditional storybook, he basically has a pop-up book for it, and they are just unbelievable. I cannot believe that they're so affordable because they look like they each individually just take a year to construct. So these are amazing, and we highly recommend the Robert Sabuda books. And they are a great family gift, and they're a great heirloom if your kids can take care of them. Next, I have the American Girl Character Encyclopedia, and my daughter has looked in this multiple times. She absolutely loves this, and I love it too because I don't read all of the books that she reads, and so if she's talking about one of the dolls, I can just peek through here and see what's going on. It has the dolls, it has the dolls' friends, and basically all of their stories, all of the historical dolls, And then it did start with some of the girls of the year, some of their pets, and some of their locations. So this is a really, really great gift for any little girl who loves American Girl. So this book is called Beautiful Oops, and this book was recommended by the creator of Yellow Spot Sun. And this was, she had this in the one of the videos on her page when we were just starting the curriculum, and it had me choked up. It's very sweet, especially if you have kids who struggle with maybe some self-image or are a little bit of a perfectionist. I highly recommend this book. This is beautiful. It's fun because there's stuff, it's interactive, but it's also got such a good message. So I love, love, love this book for preschool on up. And then the last book I have to share is this Anna Banana 101 Jump Rope Rhymes. These are just those traditional schoolyard jump rope and hand, you know, those little like hand game rhymes. This would be a really fun book to give with a jump rope. So if you're looking for a book like that, this is a great book. Oh, you know what? I set out the Berenstain Bears cookbook to show here as well, but I'm probably not going to be able to find it because I'm looking where I set it and it's not there, which means that my son has grabbed it. My kids love the Berenstain Bears and they have a cookbook. The cookbook is absolutely adorable. I'll link that below. And then last but not least, my mom bought these for the kids last year, the year before. The Story by Me and Comic by Me by Crayola, and it comes with everything they need to write a story or a comic book, illustrate it, and then it even comes with a prepaid shipping envelope. Sorry, I got a wisdom tooth in this year and I'm like stumbling over my words because my teeth are not hitting in the same place. So I don't have a lisp, I'm just struggling to speak with the new layout of my teeth. Anyway, it comes with everything they need to put this in the mail, ship it off, and have it come back to them as a complete comic or a complete storybook. So this is a really cool book or gift for anybody who likes to craft, anybody who loves comics, or just for any kid who would love to have a book that is illustrated and written by them. Okay, next I have a couple of suggestions for that preschool, kindergarten age range that aren't too outright boring educational. Of course, we all know that flashcards and puzzles and things like that are really, really great for their brain development at this age, but sometimes those aren't the most exciting gifts to open for little kids. So I'm thinking of my own 4-year-old when I'm giving this gift guide. He loves this balance board. I think this is made by Alex Toys. He got it for Christmas last year, and this is really, really great for his motor skills and his just physical development. He absolutely loves this. This is great because it doesn't make noise. He can do it on the carpet, he can do it on the floor, and it's something that he can just stand on and wiggle around on while I'm reading stories to him in the schoolroom, but also, you know, doesn't distract everybody too much. Similarly, I have this. These are an outdoor toy for sure because they do slip on our floors, but these are also great for their development. They're just those, I don't remember what they're called. Let's see. Okay, they're called steppers. That's easy enough. Where they put their feet on here, hold the strings, and they try to balance and walk on these. These are really fun, really great, and not a traditional toy that they'd be getting at Christmas, and so I'm sure that any parent would appreciate something like this over another Barbie or another superhero type of toy. My son loves pattern blocks, and you can either print worksheets out, laminate them, and keep them forever, or you can buy one of the set of pattern block worksheets that they have online, but he absolutely loves these. These are a great school toy to have around for him, but oftentimes he asks to do these even when we're not doing school. They're very fun. Some of them have the colors on them, some of them are just blank, and so he has to look at the shapes without knowing the colors. I'm sure most of us remember these from when we were kids and the days that our teachers would bring them out in the classroom, how exciting that was. He is just as excited to use them in our homeschool, and these are not too expensive of a gift. They're around $20 for this big set, and it's a really, really fun gift to give and a really fun toy for them to have in their homeschool day. If you have a kid who loves to get on your iPad or loves to grab your phone, this is a great gift as well. This is the Play-Doh Touch Shape to Life Studio. I actually gave this to my son for his 6th birthday this year, and I also gave it to my niece for her 5th birthday. These are really cool. They basically take this board and see if I can open here. So they have this. It comes with all sorts of different cookie cutters and rollers and shapes and all sorts of stuff. They put their design on here on this little stage and they scan it in the app in your phone, and then it comes to life and they can interact with their Play-Doh creation, but it doesn't just keep them locked into the screen. So if you have a kid who you kind of want to be able to use your phone, but you don't want them to just zone out and lose them, this is a good option because after a few minutes, then they get out of the phone, build another character, and then go back in. So it's great because it doesn't just keep them entertained for hours. They have to kind of disconnect, build something else, and then reconnect. So I really like this for that reason. My 4-year-old loves these counting owls. I will say that over the course of this school year so far, this is the toy that he's brought out the most when I ask him to grab a school toy or pick a school toy. He loves these counting owls. It comes with a spinner. There's a way to play the game, but then he can also use them in the same way that you would use those counting bears. So he loves this learning resources counting owl register. This comes with money, it comes with credit cards, and it's something that a preschooler can use, absolutely. They can play cashier, they can do math, there's a calculator on there. But for your older kids, there's also the need to give correct change and do higher level math. There's even some quizzes. There's a coin quiz game, and then there's a money matching game. And this isn't, it's not too easy for my 8-year-old to do. It comes with some higher level questions. So my kids do love this. I love this. There's volume button for you moms, just so you know. And let me see if I can get this open. And it comes with some realistic looking money and a couple of credit cards, and our change has obviously been lost, but it also takes regular coins and uses those when you're doing the coin game as well. And last but not least, for the preschool age, of course, is Kiwi Crate, Koala Crate, Doodle Crate, that whole line we love, but the Koala Crate is specifically for the preschool age, and I love this. This month, this month his box was glowing nature themed, and that, as you can imagine, is going to be very fun. He's chomping at the bit for me to let him get into this, so I'm going to let him get into this as soon as this video is over. I also bought Doodle Crate for my daughter because they were having a great sale recently. That one is all art themed for ages 9 and up. They have Kiwi Crate, which my kids did enjoy. I just didn't have time to keep up with it. That's great for 6, 7, 8-year-old age range. They have a Cricket Crate now, which is for newborn, and then they also have a Cricket Crate for like a 24-month age. So they really have all sorts of crates for any age range. I just happen to be a big fan of the Koala Crate. It's my favorite out of all of the different brands that they have. I think it's the most helpful for me as a teacher in our homeschool because it's something that I can do with him, or it's something that he can do alone. So I do love Koala Crate as a gift. Okay, and finally I'm going to move into some of my favorite gifts for the elementary school age range. So first off, you guys will recognize this from what I got my kids for Christmas. This is a wooden marble run, which I think I was very, very excited to find because I just see so many plastic ones, and I like for them to have the ability to not follow those rules specifically and kind of pave their own way with the marble run, which I think is the whole point, right? Is that they make their own creation. So I think that'd be a great gift for anyone. My kids and I both, and my husband and I too, love the Scrambled States of America game. It's a really awesome game. It's a very fun game, but also very educational if you play it a few times. Obviously, it's not something that they're going to learn every state just by playing it one go-round, but because we're doing more of a world history approach, I really appreciate having the Scrambled States of America game for now, for them to get a little bit of our U.S. geography involved. Tall Tales is a really fun family game, but it's also very educational. There's a lot of creative thinking involved and a lot of storytelling, complete sentence making, and plot theme, all of that involved. If you play this, there's multiple different ways to play, and so it really works out for any age range, but I specifically love this for my older two. The learning resources Code and Go Mouse is again on my favorites this year. This is such a fun activity for all of my kids to play together. It's something that I enjoy doing with them, excuse me, and it was worth every penny that we paid for it. So I would highly recommend this as well. There's an easier version, a harder version, there's cards that they can or can't use depending on their age, and this is a great gift and a great family gift for any of those elementary school ages. If you have a Lego lover in your house, then I would suggest these Zuby builders. I think they're called Zubies or Zoob. I'm not sure. But my son loves these. The difference between these and Legos is that obviously they're not stuck in the square 90-degree angle pattern. They're almost like jointed so they can move around. My son loves to make robots out of these or things that can walk, action figures and things along those lines. You're not just stuck in the 90-degree square angle sort of world with these. So these are a great gift for anybody who loves to build. These play sticks, I know I showed these last year as well, but these are great for kids who love to build as well. They're also not as limited as Legos are. They don't connect in a solid way. They lay on top of one another at these little joints here, and so my kids love these, and these have been around for a long while. These were a great investment, and they would also be a great gift. They have all sorts of different sets. Some come with wheels, some of them are themed. These are just the traditional set of play sticks. And then last but not least are these Alex Toys wooden dominoes. They come with not only the wooden dominoes, whoop, that's my buzzer right there, but they come with stairs and activities and different obstacles that you can put along the course of these. We've had these for 2 years now, and my kids still pull them out at least once a week, and I love seeing them build with these. So that is my educational non-toy gift guide for 2017, but also my last homeschooling favorites of this year. And I have to say, I have really enjoyed doing homeschooling favorites over these past 2 years, but as I move into 2018, I think I'm going to do them seasonally, quarterly, and not every single month. So I will be back in March with our spring homeschooling favorites, and then I'll do it every 3 months from there. So June for summer, September for fall, and December for winter. I think it'll work out better for me that way because I don't necessarily have a million things to show every month any longer, now that we have a pretty good stockpile of homeschool and educational toys. So I think it will pack a little more of a punch if I do it every few months instead of every single month. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this homeschooling favorites journey with me, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, this gift guide. Leave comments below if you guys have other great educational gift suggestions, and I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a fun little gift guide as well. So I'll see you then. Bye.